What can you tell me about next season's premiere that won't get you fired?
Nothing, actually, because I have no idea. I mean, I'm assuming that it's probably going to take place in Brazil.
Are you going to go?
No, I won't be there. I'm stuck in the lab, man. I got the headquarters is the AV lab for this guy.
Does it register with you how big of a phenomenon the CSI kind of franchise has become?
In one sense, yeah. I think as much as it will, in the sense that I did the first episode, I guess, of the season, in, I don't know, what, 30 seconds airtime, maybe, or whatnot, and in LA, people, you know, I mean, they're looking for stars, you know, Brad Pitt and the like, you know, and I was at this little house party type deal, and some guy comes up to me, CSI Miami, man, and it had, like, just aired the night before. Yeah. And I had it was the first time I'd been on the show. It was like 20, 30 seconds of airtime. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, awesome. Awesome. You know what I mean? And I'm like, thanks, man. And he was like, I love you. You know what I mean? Like, he had already kind of, and I was just like.
He'd appropriated you.
Yeah. And I was like, man, I mean, I got that after Roswell when it was on. Yeah. And I still get recognized for that. But it was just kind of like. All right. I was like, it took a while for Roswell, and I was like a main character on the show and all that stuff, and I was like, this is like, a lot of people watch this show, yeah.
Before you were on the show, did you play the David Caruso drinking games like everyone else?
No.
No?
No.
Have you done it since?
No.
Because those are fun.
They are fun.
They are a lot of fun.
But no, I have not. But
any tips, any ways to improve on the drinking game, do you think? You know them better than we do. Anything we should be looking for?
Now, what is it? The drinking game is taking out the glasses?
Taking out the glasses, asking a rhetorical question, hands on hips, and turning askew.
Right.
Any of that stuff. Anything else we should be looking for?
My actual favorite, and me and my girl, we loved it. We watched it a little bit before. I mean, we don't watch anything religiously, but we had watched it before, and when I knew I was going to be on it, we love him. I mean, we you know, and.
Oh, it all comes from love.
Yeah, yeah. And I remember I had my first scene with him, and I came home, and I called my girl, and we're going out for dinner, and I'm like, and she's like, how was it? And I said, I was like, he did it, and she's like, what? And I was like, he started the scene with his back towards me, which can sound as disrespect, you know what I mean? But I was like, he did the Caruso, and she's like, are you serious? And I was like, he started, and I'm sitting behind him, and I'm at the computer, and he went, Mr. Cooper, and he turned towards me, and so I mean, we get a kick out of that. So I like that when we enjoy it when he actually starts with his back.
Oh, and the final one is keep me posted. When he says keep me posted,
posted. Right, exactly.
Well, we saw more of your character develop over the season. Do you think he's going to have an expanded role next season? Is he?
I'm hoping. I think they're kind of looking into that. Not in terms of obviously my character and what I do on the show. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm an integral part of the show. You need those characters in the lab and doing their work, and I am a cog in the wheel.
But people get promoted in every office.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think they are. I think the writers and I think the cast and the crew really, we all have a good rapport, and I have a great time, and I think they like me and they like my attitude and what I do. So I think if there is an opportunity, they'll look for it and stuff like that. But they do have a show to do, and I am a couple down.
You know where you are on the totem pole.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean you can't.
It doesn't mean it. But they are very, I think they are very cognizant of the fact that, I do have a little bit of a fan base and that they do like me, and they'll look for it. So I'm not too worried.
I hear you're an excellent golfer. Rex says you're an excellent golfer.
Oh, is that what he said?
Not just, he says he's mediocre. He says you're kick-ass.
He's number one. He's never golfed with me. I still have not received that phone call from Rex. I'm a 9 handicap, so I am single digit. I mean, but that's.
How often do you play?
Anywhere between 1 and 3 times a week.
Wow.
Like I played at the Toronto Golf Club Sunday when I got here.
So how long have you been home?
Well, I was in Winnipeg for a week before this because my mom had to meet my fiance. She hadn't met her yet.
And you met in Winnipeg?
No, my fiance was. I've been going out with my girl for a year and a half or so, but we're getting married this summer.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. And she hadn't met my mom yet, and we get married in like a month.
Where are you getting married?
Carmel.
Nice.
So I didn't. That couldn't be the first meeting
No.
at the
Yeah.
wedding. Hey, this is my mom, and I do, by the way, Mr. Priest. So.
Okay, so you've got two movies that might be premiering at the film festival: The Fifth Patient and The Comeback Season.
Right.
What would it mean for you as a Canadian to have a film, hell, have two films, premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival?
Oh, I think it would be great. Number one, I just think, regardless of it being Canadian, I think it's a great festival.
Yeah.
I think it's a great film festival, and I had one. We had Child Star, I guess 2 or 3 years ago, or whatever it was. And I'm always looking to do projects up here, whether they're Canadian or not. You know what I mean? And I think anything. I obviously want Canada to succeed in whatever they do. Canadians and stuff, whether it's the Oilers and the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
It can't be it couldn't be the Canucks, but it's. And
one last question for you,
real
lovely.
quick. Yeah.
This is our bowl of questions, our Q bowl. So take a question, read it to us, and then answer it.
All right. I ain't picking the top one.
No, you're never gonna
You
pick
guys
the
set
top
that up,
one.
I'm sure, for something terrible. What did you get? What did you get into trouble for the most when you were young? What I got into trouble the most, I guess, when I was young, would be running outside with just my socks on, which would drive my mother. She was a neat freak, and she's gotten better. It would drive her crazy. Number one, socks would get torn and dirty. Number two, and then I'd wear them inside the house. And
clearly you've swung the other way. It's 30 degrees outside, and you're wearing military boots. So.
I don't take these. These stay on my feet. I've had these since high school. So they're all reliable. They go with me everywhere.
Well, Brendan, thanks so much. Congratulations, and we'll see you later today.
Absolutely.
Great.
All right.